Many people see mice as pests, especially when they have them running around in their house. In reality, there are different breeds of mice that can make great pets. Before we continue, click that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. You don't have to worry about having a large living space in order to have a mouse as a pet. This makes them ideal for people living in apartments or rooms. So why should you have a mouse as a pet? Let's find out. Choosing to have a mouse as a pet has many different benefits. They can be extremely entertaining pets and can be very fun to watch and observe. Mice are also very good pets for interacting with, and if you take good care of them and handle them on a regular basis, they can become more of a companion than a pet. They are very intelligent and can learn new things quite quickly. A lot of people think that mice are just little stupid rodents, but that is not that case at all. You need to understand that the care for your mouse is not going to be equivalent to that of caring for a small dog or cat. Mice have their own unique requirements in order to make sure that they remain happy and, most important of all, healthy. The following chapter will go over the basics of caring for your mouse and will provide you with some helpful tips that will ensure that your mouse lives an happy, healthy, and long life. Caring for your mouse. Having a pet mouse can be a very rewarding experience, as they are funny little animals with endearing personalities. However, in order to be able to have a fun-filled relationship with the pet mouse, the responsibility lies with the owner to take the best care possible of the pet. The following are some areas to look into when it comes to addressing the issues involved in mouse care. A new pet mouse should ideally not be separated from its mother or litter any earlier than 5 weeks. Taking a pet mouse home before this ideal period will not only be stressful for the mouse, but could also cause health issues for the mouse, as up to this time, the baby mouse is dependent on the mother's milk for survival. The sudden new surroundings, loneliness, and new foods would be too overwhelming for the baby mouse to take in all at once at such a young age. Think about it. Would you want to be separated from your mother before the age of 5 weeks old, or even at 5 weeks old? A happy and healthy mouse will have the characteristics of a smooth and clean coat, healthy pink-colored ears and tail, bright eyes, and an active demeanor. All this should be the focus of the new pet owner, and maintaining this condition will take knowledge and effort. It will be time-consuming and take some research, but it is extremely important for the health and personality of the mouse. The mouse's health should be your first priority because, as stated before, you chose the pet did not choose you. The housing facilities provided for the mouse should also ideally follow the recommendations of experts or the advice of other mouse pet owners. Wooden boxes are a better option to choose, if it is available, when compared to the normal wire cages found in pet shops. The housing should be free of condensation, as it would add to the already cold weather which the mouse would already have to contend with. Providing the adequate amount of bedding may help to keep the mouse warm, while keeping its housing away from any drafty and damp conditions should also be considered. Just like with other pets, mice need to be entertained. It is important that you provide your mouse with toys that it can enjoy when it gets bored. You can either get your mouse's toys from the local pet shop, or you can make your own. Toys for a mouse can be made out of nearly anything you can think of. They will surely find a way to play with it. Also, mice need exercise just like all other forms of animals. You may want to consider getting your mouse an exercise wheel or exercise ball that it can roam freely within the house. You may want to consider getting your mouse a cage from a local pet shop that can be built on too. There are cages for small animals, such as mice that have tubes that be added to the cage to make it bigger, and you can even connect separate cages together. Mice need companions just like you and I, therefore, you may want to consider getting your mouse a friend to play with and keep them company, while you cannot because you are busy with other things. Mice are truly awesome creatures, and anybody who owns one as a pet should understand what remarkable creatures they really are. Mice can take some time and effort to care for, but they require barely any space for their living area. With the proper amount of attention and care for your mouse, you will surely experience many years of joy and entertainment. Now that you know some reasons why mice make great pets and how to properly care for them, do you think you'll consider having a mouse as a pet? If you have any more questions or tips to share, then leave a comment below. If you enjoyed this video, then click that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. Thanks for watching.